Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the featherweight bout on Dana White's Contender Series between um, Francis Marshall versus Conor Matthews. And how I feel about this one is I like I like Francis Marshall via low confidence right here. I just feel he's roughly around the same amount of experience, no matter which way you lean. And Francis Marshall is undefeated, amateurs and pro. So roughly around the same amount of experience. 7 years younger, 7 years younger. The wrestler, you got on the other side, you got Conor Matthews, who is like, I don't really know if he has a wrestling, but I feel like he definitely probably had a wrestling background. But I feel like Francis Marshall had a more extensive wrestling background, not necessarily all that spectacular on his side, but more extensive, more embedded in him. So I like that. I feel like grappling is more so on Conor Matthews' side. I don't know where I'm at in this video, but I just stopped it and I ain't really editing or really going back. But yeah, I'm just hopping in, hopping out, keep getting interrupted, but that's life. Indecisions and sacrifices and all that stuff. But anywho, Francis Marshall, Conor Matthews. I actually like Conor Matthews more from what I've seen, but the other guy is like 7 years younger, same amount of experience basically, and more success basically. And both guys have fought mediocre competition. So I'm liking. I was like with that wrestling background. I feel like he can control where the fight goes more, where it goes more. Then the fact that he has gone longer rounds more often than Conor Matthews has. And when Conor Matthews, I think there's only one fight that won maybe past the first round that he has won. I think every other one he has lost. So he only has won like one fight that has won past the first round. So even a fight and a guy that hasn't shown the ability to do that well going past the first round, going in there with a young wrestler at that, going like the young wrestler to maybe at first have issues like finding range like he has been in all these other fights against these mediocre fights. So again, expecting step up, even again have trouble finding range in there with his punches and striking and setting him up. But eventually, as the rounds start to go on, the fight goes on, we'll eventually find that range and we'll start to step his takedowns. And I think he could be able to outlast his opponent. I don't know if it's gonna be I'm gonna say a decision type victory. Just gonna outlast him basically, and then be the one stronger as the fight goes on and start to get those takedowns, start to get that control, and beat him by decision. So in this one, I got Francis Marshall via decision.